Hello everyone, my name is Terrell Hankins. I'm a cybersecurity major at Grand Canyon University, and today I will be doing a presentation on storage devices. When you think about cybersecurity, it's best to have a spot or a place for to keep data safe, and this is where these devices come in handy because you want to minimize the risk of attack and losing important information. The first thing I will talk about is I will describe the differences and similarities in the Windows OS and the Linux OS. The similarities when it comes to these two systems, they both share the same type of structure, which is like a tree-like format for the directories, and the permission and ownership are pretty much the same because you can manage who accesses the data and the system. The differences lie in the root directory. The Linux system has a single root, and Windows OS has each drive has its own directory to go along with it. Another difference is the path notation. Linux uses forward slashes for its directories, and Windows uses backslashes. It determines the path, the command. While both share similar file structures, and support is similar when it comes to their files. The difference is can be a crucial part of an effective systems administration. The next thing I will discuss is which system would you prefer? From a business perspective, I would choose the Windows operating system due to the software capabilities, the familiarity, and the support and resources that come with it. Also, the integration with existing systems that you may have. These are all advantages that give Windows OS the upper hand over Linux, in my eyes. Being familiar with the software helps with training. That way you have a quicker path to production. When it comes from the integration standpoint, being able to maintain a consistent environment is always a plus. The support and resources that come with Windows, because they have a backing with Microsoft and technical support, you'll have reliable assistance. Although Linux provides a cost-effective advantage for businesses, Windows provides the benefit of being compatible and having that extra support needed. The next thing I'll discuss is storage devices. When it comes to an enterprise network, two come to mind when I think of storage devices. NAS, which is network attached storage, and SAN, which is storage area network. When it comes to NAS, there's a dedicated file solution storage that connects to a network. The key features of NAS is file level access, cost effectiveness, simplicity. These are all pluses. File level access allows files to easily be stored. Cost effectiveness, from a cost effective standpoint, NAS gives small businesses to medium-sized businesses an opportunity to have a lower price that's suitable to their business. And the simplicity of NAS is that it's user-friendly. As far as SAN, which is a high-speed network, it allows block level access. The key features of SAN which I said block level access, which is efficient for applications such as databases and virtual machines. The performance is a plus for SAN because it's reliable and has a high output. And lastly, the plus for SAN is the availability and redundancy. You have a better chance of replicating data and the protection that comes with it. Lastly, I will be talking about, from a Christian perspective, the role that ethical consideration plays in my decision-making process. From a Christian perspective, when it comes to ethical consideration of storage devices, a few come to mind. Being a good steward, integrity and honesty, and data privacy and protection. Basically, like being a good steward means that everything that I'm entrusted with, I will make sure that I'm responsible with it. The integrity and honesty part of it is at regardless of what goes on, I'll always do the right thing. And as far as the privacy and protection, from an ethical standpoint, just making sure that that sensitive data is protected at all times. The role of ethics that plays in a professional environment just basically says that at all times you would do the right thing.